So basically what I'm getting here, this is this is Honey Boo Boo, right? You know who this is. This is a young gentleman, dark hair, dark eyes, with no monies. He's got no monies. He's got money problems. He's just problems actually. Paired with temperance, right? So you're being asked to be patient in this situation. Do nothing, basically. She's saying that anything with this situation cannot be forced. Okay, like if you try to force anything, it's not going to work. This card is also calling you to, it's basically saying that anything associated with him is going to bring you disappointment, frustrations, just bad, right? Failure. It's also saying that whatever plans, like whatever you're planning to do, you need to throw it out the window. Like it's a big no. It's a big no. Anything with this person is no. No. Okay, so we've got Saturn here in reverse. So the thing about Saturn is Saturn comes, the Saturn return happens around anywhere between about 30 to 34, and it basically is like when Saturn comes back to claim its harvest, right? It's what have you now after everything? Have you planted seeds? Do you have something for me to show, or is this a really harsh reminder that you have nothing, and that you haven't planted your seeds and now you have to try again? Yours is in reverse. Okay, so this is, oh, it's also success, right? So structure and success. So yours is in reverse, and this really is saying you're holding on to old definitions of success. Okay, what you're planning here, okay, what you're planning, and spirit is saying no, you need to settle your ass down and like sit and wait. You're going to be learning. Actually, this sitting and this patience is actually really important, because it is it's going to reveal a part of your lesson here in your story. Okay, it's something that your soul needs to grow in your journey, because you're holding on to old definitions of success, meaning this plan that you have is low vibe, right? You're higher, you're better than this. Okay, what you think, if you do what you want to do and you achieve whatever you want to achieve, are you really gonna feel good about it? Because that's not you anymore. That might be old to you. I think you're holding on to an old definition of you. Okay, so this is a Cancer. You have no Cancer in your chart. It wouldn't be, I don't think it's representing him. I really think that what this is representing is you're needing to nurture, right? So Cancer is calling for deep nurture and care. She's also asking you to dive deep. So when you're at the surface of the ocean, she lives in the ocean, you're being tossed around by all of the situations. You're getting caught in all of the situation around you and getting tossed deep, back and forth between the waves. She's asking you to go deep and find your calm, your inner peace, go down to the bottom of the ocean, right? Get to the bottom of your inner world. And she represents a part of you that you're a deep nurturer and that you nurture everyone else, but you don't seem to know how to do that for yourself. You have that capability. You do. She's saying you have that nurturing capability and you need to use it to get back to nurturing you. And if you can't, you need to find your safe place, like with people who really make you feel loved, so you can get back to nurturing you. Okay. Your next card is the Seed. So you're in some early stages right here. Okay, so you are at the point where you need to be planting your new seeds for your new beginning. Okay, your seeds are still growing. Either you're planting them or they're already growing, right? But the thing is that the seed, you can't rush your seed. Okay, if a seed sprouts too early, it dies. It gets cold, it dies. If it sprouts too late, it doesn't get enough sun and it dies. The seed knows the exact right time to sprout. So you need to just work on watering yourself, watering your seeds, okay? Verbena, this is a plant that like naturally, like it's kind of a phenomenon that a bunch of animals are just like will be hanging around it and they'll be chill and just like getting along when they otherwise wouldn't. What this is saying is that you provide a natural environment for people to just want to be passive and docile and kind and nice to you, and you're warm and inviting. And it's saying that right now is actually a great time to start developing new bonds, new networking, new friendships, new relationships. Don't hold yourself back. Don't be insecure. You are naturally attractive to people, just like all around, just your aura, your vibe. Like they sit next to you and they're like, this feels nice. I feel good. Her energy feels great. That's why these fuckers will come prey on you though too, right? But yeah, so you're in a place that you can feel confident. You don't need to be insecure at all. Like you can start to reach out and make some new networks and bonds, okay? Now we're getting a little bit serious. So sacred here, sacred is your divinity, okay? So this is like being one, coming to one, your wholeness, right? All of your pieces are in like holy geometry coming together. Like you understand that you are a part of everything and everything is a part of you. You can look around and just see like the most minuscule things and see divinity in that and see God in that. But unfortunately it's come up reverse. So you are fragmented, like you are very fragmented and you're caught in everything around you, right? But your pieces, there are pieces of you that are just that have been fragmented off that you need to get back to. You need to call back and come back to your own divinity, basically. Okay, that's right. I just needed to refresh myself. I know there was one part I was forgetting. So you're focused on the things that are fragmenting you away from the people that you actually give the people that you actually care about, like your family, your kids, all of that, like whoever, like the people that you really care about. You're focused on things that are literally isolating you from the world that you truly want. You're focused on the things that you don't want instead of the things that you do. And you need to call back your pieces. You need to get back the pieces of yourself. Okay? You're coming to something, unfortunately, is going to come in that's going to rock your world. That's coming up, okay? We're just going a little ride there. It's whether you're ready or not, this is why you need to come back to home. You need to come back to this. You need to correct this because you need to be prepared. You need to be walking with one in yourself, whole, knowing who you are, what you deserve, what you don't deserve, standing firm in yourself, firm in your divinity, because what's coming, you need to be able to handle. Okay? So I think that the reason why the death card is pretty much the same as in the traditional tarot in Wild Mystic, but I think the reason it came up in Mystic is because there's an extra added connotation to the moth flying too close to the flame and getting its wings burned. Okay? So you need to know your worth, so you stop flying too close to flames that are burning your wings. With endings come new beginnings. So even though this is going to be challenging, it's going to be the beginning of the best part of your life. Okay? These seeds that were planted, okay? You have to get through this to water those, okay? Coming back to yourself is watering that. In fact, this is a repeat message here. So the cosmic heart, this is coming back to your devotion to self, okay? This is coming back to your heart, your desires, your dreams, knowing your worth. Like it says, make your life a moving prayer. Okay, devote to yourself what you want out of life, your dreams, that like the feeling out of life, like this stress, this anxiety, like this, all this worrying, this external stuff, like spirit saying, stop. You need to come back to heart, come back. It's asking, do you remember your own dreams? Like truly, your own dreams, not what the world's asking of you. Not what the world says your dreams should be, like the house, the perfect husband, the vacations, like the fancy cars, like no, all that. All that noise. That stuff is low vibrational bullshit, materialistic bullshit, but that's what society says that we're supposed to want. No, universe, spirit is saying, what? Remember your dreams. Go back to being a little girl. Like, remember what your dreams were. Yours. Because your new world, your new reality is coming sooner than you think. You need to hold strong in your faith right now. You need to hold strong in your faith right now. I know it's your heart is weary and things are getting tough, but you water your seeds. By watering your seeds, that is paying attention, going back to self, going back to your sacred divinity, going back to you, your hearts, your dreams, not on what you don't want. Stop focusing on the things that you don't want. Stop focusing on what you don't want. Start remembering what you do, okay? Because all that old can't come with you here, okay? You're coming to your highest vibrational self. You're coming to your new world, okay? And none of that old none of that low vibe can come with, hun. It's gotta go. So you need to come back to this. You're here and you need to come back to yourself. You need to take care of yourself. You need to water your seeds. Don't be afraid. Reach out and make some new connections, but be patient and don't force anything. Fuck this guy. Fuck him. Fuck that guy. Fuck that guy. Like, it literally just like went under, like sliced under my pillow. Like, that's how gone it is. That's how gone he is.